WBC have now officially confirmed via their Twitter page here that Tyson Fury has turned down the opportunity to fight an immediate rematch with WBC World Heavyweight Champion Deontay Wilder. This is also on Mauricio Solomon's Twitter account as well, the very same tweet. It says here that while Wilder has confirmed his willingness to fight the rematch, Fury will take on another fight with expectations to do the rematch at a later date. Now, no sooner has this tweet been made public, this information been made public rather, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder have been going at it on Twitter. Tyson Fury came out, well, this is actually Deontay Wilder replying to a tweet Tyson Fury put out on the 22nd. It says here, Tyson Fury said on the 22nd, "I will fight anyone in world boxing. Don't use boxing politics as an excuse not to challenge me, the lineal heavyweight champ." And he added Deontay Wilder. Wilder says here, "You only said this because you knew you wasn't fighting me next. You requested a warm-up fight first. I don't blame you though," etc., etc., etc. Now, this appears to have been a preemptive tweet by Tyson Fury. You see, I said in several videos recently that Tyson Fury is very clever when it comes to manipulating the narrative, when it comes to manipulating the fans. He knows how to do it. He knows how to get preemptive tweets out there, preemptive comments. You see, and here we have him several days before he has officially decided to go in a different direction, accusing someone else of what he was about to do. You see, getting his punch in first to soften the blow of what was to come. I think that what Deontay Wilder is saying here is most likely true, that Tyson Fury knew he wasn't going to fight Wilder next after doing the ESPN deal. But he didn't want to look like the one who was ducking the fight, quote unquote. So he comes out with this first as a way of trying to preempt that. The WBC, as I say, have confirmed that it was Fury who decided to go a different direction, not Wilder. Now, perhaps Fury still has intentions to fight Deontay Wilder down the line, but I can't help but feeling as though the people representing Tyson Fury now in the United States, ESPN, Bob Arum, they want to capitalize on this investment because it is an investment. They've pumped a lot of money into Tyson Fury and they want a return on that. They don't want to take the most dangerous fight for Tyson Fury first, or one of the most dangerous fights. They want to milk that cash cow a little bit, or that potential cash cow, right? So they want to have him maybe fight a Kubrat Pulev, a Joseph Parker, or one of Bob Arum's other heavyweights, or whoever they can get in the ring with Tyson Fury. And remember what I said in previous videos, Tyson Fury has the apparent status of a champion, right? Running around calling himself lineal, saying that Wilder is going to challenge him. So he has the apparent status of a champion, but none of the responsibilities. So Tyson Fury can literally fight whoever he wants. There will be no mandatory. There will be no restrictions of fighting top 15 opponents. Tyson Fury can pick whoever the hell he wants. So we'll see who he does pick for his next fight. It's likely going to be in May. That's what people are saying. And probably in the United States. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Me personally, do I believe that Tyson Fury is afraid of Deontay Wilder and that's the reason that he's not taking the rematch? I don't believe he's afraid. I think it is business. I think it's risk reward. He understands that Deontay Wilder and the people around him understand that Deontay Wilder represents a bigger risk than a Joseph Parker, a Kubrat Pulev, etc. So, why not build the rematch up from a business perspective? I guess that's what they're thinking. Some people are going to say it's deeper than that. And while Fury wasn't afraid to fight Wilder the first time, after being dropped a couple times, and this is what Wilder is alluding to here, and very nearly knocked out, Tyson Fury has developed a fear of Wilder. I personally am not so sure about that, but I'm sure there are going to be others who say that is actually what's going on. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Tyson Fury electing to go a different route and not fight Deontay Wilder in a rematch immediately. There were some jokers, because it seemed very obvious to most people with sense that Wilder versus Fury 2 was looking unlikely. It wasn't impossible, but it was looking unlikely once the ESPN deal was announced. It would have been pretty much a surprise to most sensible people. Not a massive shock, but a surprise if this rematch had gone ahead immediately. I actually did a poll in my Facebook boxing group, Hatman Boxing, and the majority of people, after hearing about the ESPN deal, I want to say, God, it must have been at least 90%, 80-90% of people said that the rematch is not going to happen next after the hearing of the ESPN deal. And of course, those people were right. There were a few people who are ridiculing those who are saying the rematch weren't happening next, saying, "Oh, you're all idiots, and how can you say it's not happening next? You're all a bunch of gossiping fans who don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah." Well, it's those people who appear to be idiots, at this point in time, the ones who are saying the rematch is definitely happening next, even after hearing the ESPN deal. Ridiculous thing to say. It may have happened next. There was still a possibility, but to say it was definitely happening next and ignoring the politics that come with Tyson Fury signing with ESPN and Bob Arum, that's just pure stupidity. So it is what it is. The fight is not happening. Be interesting to see who Tyson Fury elects to fight next. And most of us are assuming now that Deontay Wilder is probably going to fight Dominic Breazeale. And that's going to leave Dillian Whyte potentially out in the cold for a while, although there might be the opportunity for him to fight Tyson Fury. One thing I didn't say in a previous video I did about Fury potentially fighting Dillian Whyte is Whyte might have to sign some kind of contract with maybe BT, maybe ESPN in the United States, some kind of promotional tie-in in order to get that Tyson Fury fight. That is a possibility. Now, in the UK, I think Dillian Whyte would be very unlikely to sign a long-term promotional, multi-fight tie-in, not promotional, sorry, broadcast tie-in or promotional tie-in with Frank Warren, but broadcast tie-in with BT Sport. I think that would be unlikely for Dillian Whyte to do that, given how successful he's been on Sky in terms of his pay-per-view sales and what have you. But I don't think Dillian Whyte has a deal in the United States, so it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility for Dillian Whyte to stay on Sky, or at least stay a free agent, stay outside of any kind of long-term deal with any broadcaster, but sign a 3 or 4 fight deal with ESPN, Top Rank in the US, in order to get the Fury fight. I wouldn't discount the possibility of that happening. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this situation. Did Tyson Fury duck Deontay Wilder? And I've long on my channel said that a duck is a duck. It don't matter why you avoid a fight, you're still ducking. Very few fighters at this level are genuinely afraid to step in the ring with a particular opponent. So ducks are not about being literally scared to death of the person and, knees knocking and teeth chattering when you see them. No, it's usually a business decision. It's usually risk reward why fighters duck at this level. When Tim Bradley didn't fight Amir Khan at 140 pounds, do you think Tim Bradley was scared of Khan? Hell no. When Amir Khan, in several instances, has not fought Kell Brook, do you think he's physically scared of Kell Brook? Of course he's not. He's been in there with people better than Brook. Right? But it's a risk-reward situation. So, of course, there are some fighters who are genuinely scared of other fighters, but for the most part, I would say the reason that fighters duck is risk-reward. It's a business decision. It's not to do with just outright fear. So that's my perspective on it. Let me know your perspective in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month,
you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.